Hi, this is for, I'll call it newly aware friends, cohorts, beloved in our Creator. As you wake up, one of the first things that you should check out about yourself is how comfortable are you about yourself and being here? And you should be able to answer that very honestly about if you're terrorized about everything, you don't belong here, you want to leave. Those aren't healthy feelings. So you got to put them to bed. Regardless if you're going to check out tomorrow or not, you're supposed to be comfortable because you volunteered to come here. So there's distortion right off the bat if you don't feel comfortable about yourself. But for those that do, and those that don't, need to address that. But for those that do, many of my friends that I know that are like walking gods already, and they clicked that awareness compass to, okay, Jesus died on the cross to forgive my sins, to Jesus died on the cross because we don't die. So go there and ask yourself, well, why did he do that? To show you that we don't die. I just answered the question. He also came to show us how to love each other. He walked around healing people and loving everybody. He is step one. And because he accomplished the route that he was directed to take, we receive his love vibration for ourselves, for our identities, in our awareness is his equal. Because what you'll find out through your ride in the global war on terror, we've all been in it. Not only in this life, but in many others. So you've already were supposed to be damaged goods. That's part of appreciating good things. If it was always good, like nothing but good, then it's that ice cream sundae every day where, hey, what does it matter? I take it all for granted because it's good. I'm bored. Whamp. Boredom's a problem. But that's not my point. My point is that as you awaken as a new starseed, you realize, oh, the stuff in the church got me out of the batter's box, and now I've learned other things that are true, that are getting me true. Yeshua ben Joseph is true. He's really available, as are his mother and the Holy Family. So talk to him, talk to your family. Back to my point. If you are, I'm going to say, a newbie out of your box and you're with New Age, use the words. Anybody that starts fighting over New Age is ignorant, because we did just hit a New Age. They come each age. Ours was Pisces. He picked Fishermen. Yes, New Age 2020. Get with the program and don't be divisive. If you say new age and then you got your combat out because you're whacked out yourself, you're gone. You're probably going to church this Sunday. So my point is, don't go to church anymore. Tell your pastor or priest the reason. Just like you tell the E5 or the deputy why you're not going to the FEMA camp. Because Texas is already moving immigrants to D.C. under some mystery plan from Abbott. And it's just not good. Governors are not good. They cause catastrophes at the state level. Look at the guy in New York. Ventilators for respiratory constriction killed a lot of old people through intended depopulation. But enough of that. Enough darkness. Enough of it. Now's the time to wake up. Now's the time for you to say, hey, Am I truly brave? Is death a lie? Like, if I was in an occupation that caused risk, whether it was anything, freaking drive to work, you know. Am I courageous that if a catastrophe happened, am I ready? What's going to happen after that? If I have a head-on collision and I'm gone, what are you going to do? You, the occupant of this, you don't know. It has not occurred to you. But you will pass seamlessly with what you know. And you'll be potentially enlightened in the inner life if you're not coming back here anymore, because reincarnation and the karma system is gone, and all the new souls coming in here, they didn't have to play by that code. They played by other codes to get their awareness at fourth density. So if you're a newbie, that's where you're going. I have a lot of videos on my BitChute channel that I wish I had done better over the past year at least. So then I have 2 places on YouTube, Hillbilly Mac and So Far Serious, like the name of the planet. And I just encourage everybody to stay enlightened physically and spiritually by complying with what our Creator is speaking to us now. And you can find the consistencies by looking amongst groups of people and hearing the themes that resonate with you. And the truth will tighten you up without you having to worry about it, because you're intended. You see, every human being is intended to know deep down that he was step 1. Yeshua ben Joseph was step 1. Because of his model and the success that he had, we are permitted to put ourselves in a perspective that he established for us through his life, his real life, that nobody should have a problem with because of how he did it. So when you learn about his words through the Essene channels, it's refining. There are no fish for your meal, Pisces. So you have to get vegan and start moving that way. Get out of your box and go vegan. And the point of the video is others need help. So as quickly as you wake up and click it is instantaneous, because you take your body armor and everything you know, you'll be impressed with yourself. Really, if you're hearing me. When you realize that you're actually the star of the show and a God participant, John 10:34, you are God for that reason, his equal. After he showed you and then said, if you want to elect yourself, step up. So once you have that entitlement, it's a dawning for you inside. As quickly as you learn about yourself, you'll learn why others are hurting. And if you are already a quality human aspirant, then you can move from being a registered nurse to being the equivalent of a leper healer who's going to people that need help. Not necessarily consolidated, they're all over the place. Hurting, coming out of dumbs. I mean, the underlying true vibration of this planet has been abominable subsurface, with dumbs and tunnels connecting things that you don't know about. But they paid attention to things to put them together, and we're about to sever the wrong things and make sure that they don't participate in things that aren't appropriate for us now, because we'll always be able to go back and see, okay, we can go relive it. So we have no excuse not to continue to be happy, because once you start to go, you can say, hey, let's go. Oh yeah, that was okay. We're not bored. We like this. And you stay up. We'll always stay up. We'll have each other. So anyway, if you're new to all this, that's why I'm here. I'm like the guy that Came back. The one guy that was quitting, he's out of it. He's done. Or girl. You know, it's too much. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I'm the foreigner. You know, when I was at Fort Knox in my first military experience, one of the things that I just sort of did, honest to goodness, and it's just a true story, and if you're in the Army, you kind of get it, or any service. So we're in the basic camp. First thing for officers, they did it at Fort Knox. It was a good school. Drill sergeants ran it. So we had a day we were supposed to stay in formation wearing a bunch of stuff. It was really hot with the big backpack. So we had a guy from Vietnam. He was probably 20, like we were all 20. And it was freaking hot that day, and the mission was everybody stay together and finishes the thing. And then the drill sergeants were pushing us. I mean, one of our guys was Drill Sergeant Grider. The guy was on the Bill Murray thing. When you see the parade square in the Bill Murray, you know, not Saving, you know, Private Benjamin, but his movie, whatever the title was, that was the guy. So the Vietnamese guy, he was, you know, he looked just like a typical, not the best English speaker, but he knew what was going on, and he was in this ROTC program. So he decided, hey, it was a bad day for him, and he was not playing in the game, and we were told you got to finish as a unit. So I kept looking back, you know, I could hear people, maybe coach, you know, come on you, whatever. And I'm like, it was bad enough, but the mission was to go, whatever the hell it was, 4 miles, and it wasn't any fun, but I just ran back there, and I said, give me your stuff, and I grabbed it all, and just started running with it. I got back up to the unit with his shit and my shit, and I think I sort of shamed him into running back up to join us, and I didn't do it for any sensational reason other than, come on. So my whole point of that story is, you, the person who's a leader and a coach, and you see the guy down, you got to make a little, hey, I got to drop back a little bit and find out what's going on with the person and lift it for them if you need to, you know, because then they say, oh, okay, thanks, now I get it, and you know, and they get it. But my point is, people are hurting, and they have internal issues that they don't even know. They're still unwitting to how babbled out they are, and so they need help. So you're going to have to start using your discernment to figure out who is capable of discovering the truth within. That's what this is all about. If you have a creator and you love Yeshua ben Joseph, now's the time to go truth within and go that route, because he's living and he's returning when we come up, and he will meet us here. Alright, so have a great day. Keep in touch as needed, and anybody that needs any help, mccorwm@gmail.com. Love everybody. Bye.